Hello and welcome. I am jewelry designer Jill Maurer, and usually I'm talking about jewelry on this channel, but I also do talk about luxury handbags and design in general. Today we're in my closet, which means we're talking about luxury handbags. I have been tagged by Amaya Links to do the Sentimental bag tag. For those of you who don't know Amaya Links, please do check out her channel. I could listen to her voice all day. She is from England. I'm pretty sure London. I'm pretty sure she lives in London. And she just has this beautiful voice and that gorgeous accent. When I see one of her videos come up, I just go, it's just so relaxing, and she could be talking about anything, it wouldn't matter. I just really love her voice. And the Sentimental bag tag was started by Flow in the City, and I will link both of their videos below so that you can take a look at those as well. This is such a fun tag because sometimes objects do hold sentimental value. For me, that's usually jewelry. I feel a huge connection with jewelry, and I do have a lot of handbags. Some of them have sentimental value to me and some don't. Some are just things that I saw and that I love. But there are three bags that come to mind that hold a lot of sentimental value. The first is my Chanel medium large, and this is in the lambskin leather in black with silver toned hardware. I've done a review on this bag, I've done a what's inside my bag, and I will link both of those above, and I will provide links below. But why is this one sentimental to me? Because really a lot of people have this bag, and there have been times that I've thought, maybe too many people have it at this point, or maybe I don't need to be carrying it, but I do carry it, and I do love it, and a lot of it has to do with sentimental reasons. I purchased this bag for myself on my 40th birthday while in Paris. So it just holds that great memory for me. I did go to Paris with a friend. She and I went to Paris and then on to Dubai. And let me tell you, there's a contrast in two cities right there, Paris and Dubai. I went from Paris, where you walk into the restroom and there are men there peeing, and that's just the way it is. It's a different culture, to Dubai, which is not that way at all. So it was a very, very interesting trip, and every time I pull out this bag, I remember that very interesting and exotic trip for my 40th birthday. Here is my second sentimental bag, and this has to do with travel as well. There's sort of a theme here. This is by Shiatzy Chen, and if you know me, you may know Shiatzy Chen, but if you don't know me, you may not know her. She is an Asian designer, and she's from Taiwan, and I discovered her in Taiwan, and the reason that this bag is sentimental to me is because I was traveling, and I was traveling alone, but I was visiting people that I knew, and I went to Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Macau on that trip. Her signature thing in a handbag is that she uses this jade handle. I do have another bag by her. I'll grab it. Here's the other bag that I have by Shiatzy Chen, and as you can see, it also has this jade handle, and then this one it's leather, and it has this beautiful silk and bead embroidery on it. So she makes beautiful things. She also makes clothing. I've done a video on my Shiatzy Chen collection. I also have silk clothing that's embroidered. I will link that above and below so that you can take a look at that. But this is the one that's more sentimental to me, and there are a couple of reasons. One is it's the first Shiatzy Chen bag that I had, and it was that trip where I just decided I was going to go to Asia. I'd never been, and I was just going to go all on my own, and that's what I did. So I had a great time. The other reason this is sentimental to me is that when my son, my grown son, looks at my bags now, this is the one he says he remembers me carrying the most. So when he pictures in his mind me walking around with him, this is the bag that I'm carrying. So that's a lot of fun too. And number three, this is a bag you definitely will not have heard of. Well, I don't think you will unless you've heard of me, although I don't know. This bag is by Maurer Limited, and it is a backpack, and it's a drawstring backpack design, pocket here, and it's really easy to open and close. This is carried by men and women, probably more men than women. Maurer Limited is my company. It's one of my brands. This bag was designed by yours truly. It was designed by me. I do have a fine jewelry brand and also this Maurer Limited brand, where it is more about fashion jewelry, stainless steel, leather. This represents a lot to me because I was really expanding what I was doing, and I learned how hard it is to have a bag created. It's one thing to sew yourself and to be able to cut and, cut things and sew. It's quite another when you start thinking about having to create dies, to cut the pieces of leather and have other people sew it for you. The leather is from Italy, and the bags are sewn in New York by this wonderful family that has a little business there where they sew leather goods. And that's why this is so sentimental to me. I designed it, I created it, and I love wearing it, and it really represents a lot of growth for me. Those are my 3 sentimental bags. I am going to tag several people. A lot of the people that I was going to tag, I looked them up and they've either done the video or they've been tagged. If I tag you and you've already done the video, I apologize for that. And if I missed you, I tag you too. I would love to see anybody who would love to do this video do it. I'm tagging Autumn Beckman, Tabby Violet, Chic Professor, Yoda Style, Lux Mommy, Pickup Pink, Life of MC, Oksana LV, Lily LV, Les Petite, Lux Cat, Patty Perez, and Marta Laura Zayas. I would love to see each of you do this wonderful tag. If you like this video, please like it and share it. I would also love for you to subscribe. I'm uploading a video every single day for the year of 2019, and I would love to see you here again tomorrow. Until then.